Ibec stands for International Business and Economy Conference, and the original idea was created in San Francisco in the early 2000s, that they figured out that there's a lack of conferences who have an international focus and a broad focus across the different disciplines in business and economy. And this led to the first conference, started in 2002, in January 2002 in San Francisco.
Dear participants of the 15th International Business and Economy Conference, it is a pleasure for me to welcome you here in the conference center of the city of Nürtingen.
They started after some years to figure out that it would be nice to not always be in the United States but to move to other countries. So they have been to places like Guadalajara in Mexico, they have been to Mumbai in Asia, they have been twice in the meantime also in Europe, in Prague and in France. And then in the last 2 years they actually also went again to Asia to grow the footprint also in Asia, in Tianjin, China, and in Bangkok in Thailand. And this brought the idea that it would be nice again to reconnect with the community here in Europe. And we were approached by our university partner from Guadalajara in Mexico, who had organized it some years before, whether we would be interested to have it the first time in Germany. And we have brought that forward. We had looked at that after inspecting and looking at the conference in Tianjin and in Bangkok in the last 2 years. The underlying goal was to really create a platform where researchers from different levels of seniority, from PhD students, from current students in the master level, on a master level, all the way to long-standing senior researchers, have a platform to meet, to discuss challenges, to present their topics, their solutions to challenges, and that in an international context.
The motivation to organize such a conference at our university is easy to explain. Part of our strategy is to be attractive to our professors and students, to be part in the international research community and to communicate about this is hence essential for us. To become more international and to offer opportunities to our staff and students to make international contacts is crucial.
Actually, increase the rates for a show in the other house. We played case, but it didn't do very well. So in our case, Chicago, then they're going to move them someplace else.
Yeah, and this brought us to the central topic that after we had looked at it, we liked a lot the international focus, that it's a very broad conference which is including different disciplines, but we really wanted to bring in a topic which is really a core of our universities, of Nürtingen-Geislingen University's profile, which is the topic of sustainability. Meaning sustainability not only in the economic area, but also in the social and in the ecological area. And to bring that in an international context would be really an opportunity we found. And after discussing that with the team in 2015, last year in Bangkok, they caught up to that idea and said, let's make the topic sustainability in business and economics.
conference was important for our profile in sustainable development, since the subject of the conference perfectly matched our profile. This conference was a good chance to discuss about current trends in this area and to develop new research projects with colleagues from all over the world.
Networking exercise here. Female singer and
Our bank is one of the main sponsors of this year's conference, and therefore I have the honor and the privilege to welcome you tonight to the banquet dinner of the 15th Ibec conference here in Nürtingen. Enjoy your meal, or as we say in German, guten Appetit.
We're about to announce the papers that were selected as...
Until I was impressed with this guy. I hope you all are enjoying the presentations. I'm very pleased. I'd like to present you with this small token that just simply honors you.
So this year we have two papers.
general course was, it started with a get-together after registration, get-together in the first evening. The participants had a chance to have a look at the local facilities, including the whole city, a visit at the mayor's place, at the city hall, and having a reception by the mayor, but also looking at research topics like our innovative methods lab here, the research lab which we just had created. And then the day after we had a very big opening ceremony where everybody was together in a big conference room here at K3N and having someone from the Ministry of Finance and Economics. After that we continued on to go into the breakout sessions that we had 5 parallel paper presenting sessions throughout the next 1.5 days. And this was organized in a way that we had one topical stream about 1.5 days about sustainability. And sustainability then connected to other topics like innovation management, like finance or marketing. The content was so diverse, and you have to consider that today's leverage is coming much more from the Asian markets, and I think it was very interesting for our colleagues to see the approaches and perspectives of Asian colleagues besides colleagues from Mexico, from Latin America, other parts of Latin America and the US, to bring in those perspectives and to see how they are perceiving topics like sustainability, but also in other topics like classical finance topics or classical management issues. Morning, everybody. Good morning. Some people felt inspired by the theme.
I am very happy with the course of the conference. The feedback we received about the organization was very positive. All international guests I have been talking to are eagerly looking forward to come back to our university. To have more conferences like this in the future is part of our strategy.
It was really a breakthrough for our internationalization here at NGU, that we had a lot of colleagues from two faculties participating, presenting papers, including even senior bachelor students presenting their bachelor thesis, master students presenting papers, and also former alumni presenting papers which they are doing, either looking into their case studies of their current business or into PhD projects.